This is something that just came to me, so I guess I thought it was important to share and put it on my, even though it's already been recorded. But I experienced in the privacy of my own reflection, self reflection. But I remembered about I watched a presentation, revisited a presentation by FESIG, which is Free Energy Special Interest Group, a few years ago with Dr. Jerry Rivera Dugenio, talking about celestial creation mechanics. Okay, and the original, the eternal life, celestial creation mechanics. And he made mention of somebody called Druvalo Melchizedek. I know who Druvalo is. I saw some of his stuff that he put up, what he presented through his mirror many years ago. Like, I think it was back in the 1990s. Okay. And this is tied to somebody who has recently friended me and was asking me for some resources to recode, to experience source, the original source, creation, celestial mechanics, to experience pure, eternal, absolute love, which are the frequencies, which are the codes, which is the original template. So what came to me is that my understanding is Druvalo is part of the White Brotherhood, Sufi. Okay? So he's not going to teach and present to us what it is that he is he? Or is he? So you see the mechanics, right? The mathematical firing order of shape and form, the form and flow. The form and flow of celestial creation mechanics. So he doesn't teach the original base 12 programming language, the mathematical language. But it's not Lang UH, mathematics. The original mathematics. The original programming, which is base. Base 12, 12 spheres. How that relates to the square root of 2. Okay? So this is when you get into exposure, because spiritual warfare is called the war of deception. They're not going to teach what they're not, what they aren't. Are they? They're going to teach what they're running, which is the codes they're running, which is the mechanics that they're running. Their mind is held captive to in memory-driven program maps. So the maps that Druvalo run is not the same maps, the original maps of the original codes of the original first mathematics of first creation, which is eternal life, which is eternal absolute pure love, which is eternal fire. That's purity. That's the innocence of awareness, because the energy is pure, because the love is pure, which is living in truth, which is living in honor, because the spiral is honorable. The first spiral, the first spin point of a biovoltage volcano. Spin the top. The flow of energy, the flow of water, the flow of fire. Yeah. The ether element, the Ethernet, the cellular network interface, the face in the mirror. Everything that is in my mirror is what I am. I'm giving love to without having to think about it, because of how sensitive we are towards all life that is sacred. The inner you, which are the inner cells, the inner domains, and the outer domains, the inner space and the outer space, breathing as one. So all the other cells are experiencing the first cell, the first breather, the first spiral, experiencing pure electrified sound and light, joined as one, the first sun, the first solar code, the first solar ruche. Ah, yeah. So they don't live in the truth because they're not experiencing the truth. which is what love is. It goes on forever. Gifting. Gifting pure, eternal, absolute love. That's how simple it is. That's what simple, complex number space is. The math doesn't lie. The numbers don't lie. So you know what a pathogen is as a pathological liar. If they're not living the truth, how can they know the truth? Eternal forgiveness, eternal compassion, because of how sensitive we feel. Love is a feeling, a sensor, a natural sensor, because living cells love to be loved by the first cell, the first spirit. All roads lead back to the first spirit, breathing with the first spirit, the first spiral. Have a beautiful day. We love you all. Be good to ourselves.